Hi everyone, welcome back to Discover and Learn. At times we start feeling very monotonous. We start feeling very bored of learning this language, learning English, right? We feel stuck. We get tired of doing the same thing again and again, right? It happens. It happens to all of us. It happens to every single person who wants to learn a new language, right? There might be many reasons which has resulted in this. We don't even realize why it is getting boring for us to study English or learn English or to practice English speaking. But there are very simple reasons why it happens to us. And how do we overcome it? So at any point of time, you start feeling lost, you start feeling stuck, you start feeling monotonous or bored of or frustrated of learning to speak English fluently and confidently, and you start becoming negative and you start thinking that this is not my cup of tea and I am just going to give up. Wait, watch my video to overcome this problem. I bet it's going to help you. On that note, guys, welcome back to my channel. I am your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. And if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, if you want to speak English fluently and confidently, quickly at the earliest, subscribe my channel, like and share my videos. Do write your comments in the comment section, and do not forget to press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost, and access to all the amazing content on this channel. What you have to do is stay tuned, stay connected, and watch my entire video to master this skill. So why do we feel stuck? Why do we feel bored? Why do we feel frustrated of not moving ahead or not making any improvement in speaking English fluently and confidently? There might be many reasons, guys, why we are at this stage and we are not improving. There might be many reasons, like your study routine, your techniques, your plan, the way you practice, what you consume, means what you listen to, what you watch, what you practice. So many things which is involved in helping you to improve or stopping you from improving. So there are many reasons. So guys, today's topic I'm going to pick up is why we are not improving and what all things can help us to get out of this stage or to overcome this problem or to get unstuck. Okay, while learning to speak English fluently and confidently. But before that, what I want you to do is you have to come up with your own reasons. Start analyzing, start coming up with your own reasons why you feel that you are stuck at this stage and you are not improving. Or if you're improving, it's not at a good pace or it's not quick. Okay, so you have to figure out, take a moment, figure out your problem areas. What is stopping you from improving? Guys, this is a very crucial step and it is a very good exercise. If you are listening to my video, you're watching this video, take a moment, start thinking about your problems. Start analyzing what is not helping you. This is a very important step, guys, in learning to speak English fluently and confidently. At this stage, if you realize, if you come up with reasons what is not helping you or why you're not improving, if you get to know that, it will be very easy for you to come up with a solution to it and you will definitely improve. Okay, so if you're watching this video, take a moment, start thinking about your problems and start speaking on it. This will be your topic for today. And the next part which I'm going to speak on is the solution, and you can listen to my solution, you can get the idea, speak on it, and apart from that, you can add your own solutions also about the problems which you have come up with. Come up with a solution also and speak on it. So this is your task and this is your topic for today. Now let's get started with the topic. So I'm going to come up with 5 solutions which is going to help you to get unstuck or get rid of this boring and frustrating phase or stage which you are stuck in. Okay, so what we generally do is, while studying this language or while practicing English speaking, we take up topics, we take up things, when you're listening to what we are watching, we take up things which are very intense, which means we want to gain more knowledge on things. We want to take up subjective things which we can talk about. Take up things which we have to pay more attention to, we have to focus more on. For example, we take up news, we take up sports commentary, we take up things like TED Talks and topics related to science, environment, and all those things. So we start listening to or watching things which are more subjective or which needs more attention and which will help us to gain knowledge as well, right? So we do that and we take up those topics also and we start practicing on that, which is fine. But at times, your brain also needs rest. Your mind also needs rest. You might have less energy, right? So at that stage, you start feeling frustrated and you start feeling tired. So what you can do here is, you can take up things which are more light and which needs less focus and less attention. At the same time, you can learn a lot of things from them. And these are very simple, very basic things which you will be very excited to know about. The first thing I would suggest is start watching cartoons. Yes, it is very relaxing, guys. It's very relaxing and it's fun. You will enjoy. I enjoy cartoons with my daughter. I don't know what all cartoons I watch every single day. I sit with her for some time and I watch those cartoons and it is very relaxing. The whole stress, the whole, frustration, the whole tiredness just goes away. And you enjoy that as well. Whatever age you are in, you will definitely enjoy cartoons. So there are lots of cartoons available. You can watch it on your mobile. You can switch on your TV and watch those channels, cartoon channels as well. So there are lots of cartoons which are available and you can watch one. These are very good and it has to be in English, but yes. The language is very simple. It's so simple to understand. The accent is also very easy to understand and you will relate to it. You will enjoy it. Trust me, guys, start watching these as well to break the monotony, to break that, space which is there in your brain. Like you have to focus, you have to concentrate. So just to break that, you just watch a cartoon instead for some days. You should start including these things in your routine, in your study plan. Okay, like for some days, after every alternate days, you can watch one cartoon for some time to learn this language. This is also going to help you a lot and it really helps a lot. The language is very simple. You can relate to the characters. You can understand what, kind of ideas it is trying to convey. So it's very easy. And it is made for kids. So you understand. The kids also are understanding those things. So you are a grown-up. You will definitely understand. So start watching cartoons. Second one is start watching animated movies. Yes, guys, animated movies are fun to watch and it's a lovely sight. Trust me on this, these animated movies are very pleasing, very satisfying and beautiful. The kind of animation used in these movies nowadays, of course, is mind-blowing. You start watching it in a theater, it will blow your mind. Trust me on this. I have watched all Ice Ages in theater. And the kind of, the characters they come up with, the animated characters and the kind of scenes they come up with, it's mind-blowing. It's too good. It's so relaxing. It's so wonderful that you will just be lost in that world. Yes, I have watched Angry Birds. I have watched a lot of other movies and you will be lost in that world. Trust me on this, it's so beautiful and it's so relaxing. And of course, language is not at all a problem. These are all Hollywood movies, but it's so easy to understand. The language is very simple. The accent is very simple and definitely you are going to understand everything. You have to pay a little attention, but then it's okay. You will love to pay attention to these things. Story is also wonderful. So get these things in your routine to break that monotony, to break that boredom. You can just include these things. One day you can watch an animated movie or an animated clip. Movie is very long, so animated movie clips you can watch. Some days you can watch some cartoons, and the rest of the days I'm going to tell you what you have to do. So these are the two things which you can include in your study routine, just to add some fun and adventure to your English speaking practice. Okay, third thing what you can do is you can start listening to songs, English songs. Yes, trust me on this, guys, these are so interesting. My daughter, it's her annual day in February, so they've started the dance practice, and they practice it every day. It's all Hindi songs, but she comes home and she repeats those songs. Those words, she don't know the meaning also. I mean, she's 4-year-old. She don't know Hindi very well, but still she comes home and she repeats those songs. In this way, she's learning new vocabulary also. She's learning Hindi also, right? The tough words or different words she's learning in this way. So that is why when you want to learn to speak a language, you can start listening to the songs. It's very easy and simple way to pick up the words, vocabulary and the language. Okay, so listen to English songs. You can start with slow songs. I remember in during my times, college times, this song was very famous, Summer of 69. And I think that was the first song I literally heard in English, and I could recall the lyrics as well. So that is why, guys, it is a very strong way to start learning and picking up the language. So start listening to English songs. You can start with slow and then go to whatever levels you want to. Very fast will be difficult for you at this stage. But then whatever your pace is, you can just increase the difficulty level. But this is a very good exercise. You can include this in your study routine. Make it more interesting and entertaining. Okay, and the fun part is you will learn the language while doing this. So it's a win-win situation, right? Why can't we try this then? Right? Isn't it? Coming to the next one is chat shows. Yes, we all love celebrity chat shows or whatever. Nowadays there are lots of things which happens, right? There are lots of chat shows which are available online or on YouTube or anywhere else, right? My favorite is Coffee with Karan. It's all related to celebrity, that's another thing, but I love watching Coffee with Karan. So you can start watching Coffee with Karan. You can take up any other chat show, any other shows which comes. Nowadays, you can watch podcasts. You can start watching podcast. It is also a chat show, right? There is an invitee or a guest whom the host speaks to, right? Puts up questions. Now that invitee or that guest can be an health expert, a politician, a celebrity, a nutritionist, a fashion expert, or anything else. There are lots of fields available, right? And people invite different kind of guests on their shows. So chat show or podcast is something which is very interesting. I love watching podcasts. I watch a lot of podcasts related to health, nutrition, food, etc., etc. So that is also something which I love to watch. Or you can just listen to it as well. You don't have to watch. If you're doing some work, if you're want to relax, you can just put your headphone on and you can just listen to these podcasts. And you will get to understand or know a lot of things, right? It is fun, it is entertaining, it is interesting, and you will get to learn also a lot of things, and you'll be able to focus on the language as well. But remember, whatever things you're watching, you have to watching or listening, you have to watch it in English. That is the rule. Okay, so podcast or chat shows is something which is very interesting to watch, and I love watching these or listening to these. So you can also include this in your task list or your system list or your goal list or your study routine or a plan, what you do every day. So instead of doing all those boring routine things, just include these things and fill the gaps so that it gets little more interesting for you to practice or learn the language. Okay. Now, the last and the final thing I'm going to speak about is comedy shows. Yes, I love comedy. It is very relaxing. It has a very good impact on your system, on your mental health. So, doctors also advise to listen to comedy. You know about this yoga practice wherein people laugh, right? They laugh out loud in parks. So that is a very good exercise. If you're watching a comedy show or a comedy movie, you laugh out loud, which will help you to re-energize, which helps you to de-stress. So it's a very good way of de-stressing yourself and re-energizing yourself. So start watching comedy shows. There are lots of comedy shows. I know the Kapil Sharma show is very famous, but it is in Hindi. So guys, I'm not talking about Kapil Sharma show. I'm talking about stand-up comedians who do comedy in English. And there are lots of Indian comedians who do comedy in English. Start searching their names. You'll get a lot of them and you will enjoy you will enjoy watching them. And it's not difficult for you. It will not be difficult for you to understand them. I watch a lot of shows. I watch them back to back. Some of them are my favorites, but I'm not going to disclose that. Anyways, everybody has a different choice. So I'm just telling you, you can search on Google, you can search on YouTube for Indian comedians who do comedy in English and start watching them. Whoever appeals to you, whoever you find interesting or easy to understand, start watching them. It is definitely going to help you. And remember one thing, if you start understanding comedy, that means that your English is improving and you are definitely going to master it very soon. So comedy is a little difficult to understand, but if you have started understanding comedy, it is a good sign that your English is improving and you are definitely going to achieve your target very soon at this pace. So guys, I'm sure these 5 ways are very interesting and very entertaining as well. So start including these things in your study routine or everyday plan, what you do, okay, to get rid of that monotony, of that boring schedule and that of getting tired and frustrated of repeating the same thing again and again. Start including these things in your routine and you will see the difference. And these things definitely help us in improving our English in a good way. So start doing it from today, right now, to see the difference. So guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep exploring. See you. Bye-bye and take care.